Oh. Oh, silly me. I'm just so silly. You remember how yesterday we spent all day building that fusion reactor and then I couldn't pump the water up to use it? Because, as we all know, fusion reactors only use water from the sea. Turns out I must have made a terrible mistake because clearly it worked all along. Clearly it worked all along. My plans today will shock and excite you, Rimrims. Get rid of this shit. We are dipping our sweet, luscious, very suckable toes into the spacer era. I think we need some resources to kick things off. Number one, rob everyone. But just so happens we have a lovely fella by the name of Admus. You might have heard of him. It turns out this lovely fella by the name of Admus has 1 or 2 social impacts. 1 or 2 or 3, 4,000. As we discovered yesterday, caravanning out with this guy allows us to trade with people and basically rob them blind. Here's the problem. Our city doesn't really produce anything. Ooh. Wait, what? Like, his name was Merlin. You can't... Lord Demon Goujon, come on now. That's too loud. You can't just rename him to Protein because you feel like it. Is he even very good at melee? Hello? No, he's terrible. Your name is back to Merlin. I gave you that name for a reason, you little idiot. Here's my plan. What if we turn Castle Gooseborn into some sort of incredible manufacturing facility, producing the greatest and most overpowered gear you might ever damn see? Admus goes out there into the world, sells the stuff we're not going to use because it's too overpowered to the people who will use it. We swap it for plastic, all that garbage, and then we make this city incredible. Ah, it's genius when you put it like that. What the hell can I sell for any sort of value, though? Can we see, like, the market value on this screen? No. In that case, I will call you back in a moment. Absolutely pooped my plan before I've even started it. None of the armor sells for a massive amount. This minigun thing right down here, the Marauder Gatling gun, sells for like 8,500, but you got to bear in mind when you sell weapons, though if I get Admus to do it, when you sell weapons, they normally come in at a lower value, right? It's like 25% of the actual cost. But even then, 25% of 8,500 is... pretty good. I'm saying it's okay. Long story short, Granny's about to become an arms dealer. If you got a problem with that, take it up with her. This is the best idea I've ever had. Yeah, make forever. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? And let's go ahead and stick those up here, and then we'll go sell them later on. This is the private venture of Castle Gooseborn, okay? They're going to get the resources themselves. They'll get the chem fuel themselves. They're going to do everything up here in their own time. So much so that I think Granny, we lock you back up. Admus and Granny are going to be locked into the Gooseborn area. Everyone else, let them cook for a little while. You know, obviously they're wearing the outfits. They should be over here, but I think they can live their lives. Oh, you're making black hunter garb. You're just like on it. I mean, let's be honest. Mecha Nugget hasn't got the guts to defend this colony, so Granny is going to have to take it up on herself. She's seen 3 or 4 lifetimes worth of war and death and destruction at this point. Ah, very nice. Actually, how the hell did you build that so fast? Oh, it's not that expensive. Steel and components, fair enough. While Gooseborn work on their own little secret projects up there that we'll keep far away, these people are going to provide clean, consistent energy by pumping the sacred pond drive. Nobody needs to know. Maybe this was the destiny of the sacred pond. You don't know these things. To provide us with unlimited, clean, fresh power, defend Roxas all over the world from pollution. Let's build some deuterium storage tanks. I don't know how many we need. Is this like explosive? Deuterium strikes me as something that would be somewhat explosive, right? Start small. Let's just start small and go from there. So let's go over that way and then this way. What are you going to do when you get home tonight, Astrid? Oh, I don't know. I might just build a deuterium extractor and storage facility. Starting a reactor requires 8,000 watts of power in a connected ignition capacitors. Oh god, is that something else I've got to build, or is that just me? 8,000 watts in connected. Okay, I wonder if we just don't have enough power stored. And it's clearly working. Deuterium storage tank 5 out of 1,000. Let's slap another one of these down. It couldn't hurt. It proves the Rox is very happy to see it happen. You could argue it's the Rox's fault in the first place. Are any of the Gooseborn good at mining? Why? You're not Goose. Why are you wearing Goose outfit? Hey, take that shit off. What do you think you're doing? Disgusting behavior. 8,000 watts is in storage. Do I just hit the... hit the on button? I do not. From ignition capacitors, it sounds like we need something very specific. Ah, probably these things here called ignition capacitors. That's really mad. I genuinely just thought it would take 8,000 watts on the batteries. What the fuck is a capacitor if not just a very quick battery? Hello? Okay, and now I've just got to charge them up then, huh? How do I charge them? They just work like batteries, one would assume. Okay, more stinky charcoal. It's temporary. It's temporary pollution for the good of this realm. It's been 40 years. I think it's finally time to boot up this damn reactor. They've only got 2,700 each, but you can do maths, I presume. Ooh. Starting up. Oh, shit, look, it's all animated. Holy crap. Are you stealing my deuterium? We've got to keep an eye and make sure we're not using more than we are grabbing out of this thing. How much power does it even produce? Do we even know this? Oh, Jesus, this seems dangerous. What have I done? Is it too late to build a fire foam popper? Here. Oh, this is UnRimworld. We've only got mounted ones. Okay, well, maybe I'll build 1 or 2 of those then. Fine. Mounted. Ooh. Oh, it's hypnotic. I could watch this thing all day. And it's only at 40%. Staddle, and 95, 100%. Boom. Stats operational. Hull integrity starts to drop. I assume you could just take your regular planar builder, Astrid, and we can say repair. We can't. We've got to stop it. So it only outputs for a certain amount of time. That's a cool mechanic. That's a cool mechanic. That's a really interesting way to balance that. You can't just leave it now and forget about it forever. I'm going to put a roof on it because this thing seems kind of dangerous. I think we'll put a roof on it and we'll put a gate on the bloody thing. Ah, the gate doesn't line up. Okay, never mind. You know what? It lives out there in nature now. That's fine. Ooh. Ah. And he is here. Blessed rocks. You proud of us yet, blessed rocks? Have we done what you needed us to do? Have we pleased you with our defiance against nature? Scientists were so preoccupied whether or not they could, they never considered whether or not they should. I would have done it again. I might even do it again. In fact, I might even test out some of these other modes. So if we drop the output, because of course we don't need this much power right now, I presume that means the integrity will decrease slower? You bloody hope so. What an aesthetically challenged city. I really love the juxtaposition of the old tribal church there with our totem poles, right adjacent to a massive fusion reactor, just down the street. I mean, you can see one from the other. Now, Gooseborn Castle, I've got very technical with stuff I don't normally do. I've set a specific section up for that, given them their own mine, and I've said, hey, when you gather stuff, only look and see if you got that in the iron. This is stuff I don't normally piss around with, but you know what? I think I want to make this as secretive and as careful as possible. Granny's got her own stuff brewing, and I like that idea. So, what do we need for the Marauder Gatling gun? We need loads of steel, chem fuel, and basic components. Basic components we make at the old medieval desk, right? Oh my god, what was it called? Like the workbench? We've already made one. I didn't even bloody see it. How much work does it take? That was like instantaneous. What the hell? Oh, 1 work. Well, that explains why I didn't see it. Just like that, boom. 8,000 colony wealth in the bank. Need to be very, very, very careful with this. The only thing slowing us down, I think, is actually the chem fuel production. Where is all the bloody chem fuel? Where are you putting that? You're supposed to keep it up in the castle. Get it out of there. So we've scrounged up enough for another one. So you take the steel, you take the basic components, the chem fuel. It is just instant. Oh my god. Okay, on that, we're making the chem fuel out of charcoal that we can just mine from the ground. Oh, it's just coal, not charcoal specifically. And then the steel we can get from the ground, and the basic components you just make out of steel. Well, we get the iron and then we refine the iron. It's a whole process. You know how it goes. Shit. So effectively, with the mine, we can just sit there and make infinite of those. Just takes a load of processing time between all the smelting and the components and blah, blah, blah. And while Granny is doing things the Boozax method, which is crafting mighty powerful things that other people will be very, very interested in. Now we have the fusion reactor. Mechanugget's going to carry on with things his own way. Spacer learning desks, absolutely. If we're fully committed to the spacer era, what the hell do we need? What suits us best? Clearly, power armor? That wasn't really where I was going to go with that, but you know what? Oh, it makes perfect sense. Kids ever heard of the bulwark meme before? Because right now all they're wearing is just plasteel shirts. That's not good enough. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not good enough, though. Big strength of this entire playthrough has been their brain power. I mean, arguably, that's how every playthrough works. But this time especially, big focus on the research. What the hell is all of this stuff, though? Look. Vigilant power armor. Hello, T60. ST50. I don't know what all this stuff is. I mean, I like Fallout, but I'll be honest, some of these things I don't recognize at all. Maybe from the Fallout game that isn't good? It's fan fiction. I googled ST432 Fallout armor, and it brought up nothing. It could be Fallout 76. Who the hell's played Fallout 76 and can prove me wrong? Secure data relating to the latest improvement regarding body protection and warfare. Thank you. That's what we need. I think Granny's gonna want to go to war soon. I don't blame her. I mean, we haven't interacted with the world at all this time because it's all been very self-focused, and I think that's fine. There's a big world out there full of people we have to go and crush. What's the best? There's like so many power armors. I need to just have a look and see what we're looking at here. Midwestern power armor. Make some for my boy Mechanugget Boozax Bungus. We've got to get some going for him. We should make a few for a select bunch of people. I don't want everybody just wearing the same shit as per usual. I hate that. Oh shit, it's like Enclave Hellfire armor. Oh no. Are we the baddies? Surely not. We're not bad. Look at how wholesome they are, dressed in their hunter outfits. I think we need to bring this base up to a more Spacer Age standard. Cooking on stoves on a wooden floor, we don't feel like the type of people that would have invented a massive fusion reactor. Without further ado, I think steel auto doors and some very lovely tiles for everywhere. No, not for everywhere, just for the floors, preferably. You gotta inspire creativity. Oh, shit! Oh my god, you legend! Even the big man Boozax himself, rest in peace, was not able to make legendary gear. He just got in touch with his inner Boozax, grandpa himself, and has made legendary gear. We've never seen this before. Jesus Christ. Oh, who's laughing now? Who's laughing now at you, Mecha Nugget? You were so shit for so long, and now your big brain, you put all of that Ungus big brain power and all of the Boozax crafting skill together. You're the best character. The best character we're ever going to have. Oh, Jesus. And you've crafted it just at the right moment. Oh my god. Hello, how you doing? That looks a little bit stronger than that raid we fought yesterday. They've got like full-on power armor themselves now. Look at this. 151% sharp armor. Plasma casters seem pretty fun. I mean, not for the people on the receiving end, of course. You know, I'm not going to draft up little baby man. I thought about it for a second. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 12 up there. They have rocket launchers and just like a whole plethora of plasma and gorse and laser weapons. What's going on down here? We got another 19. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this the end? What are you shooting at? That thing has an insane range. Wow. So they're just going to take apart my towers and we can't even... Like, it's not even close? Wowee. Admus is always going to be last line of defense because he is that overpowered. I think he could always get on the trebuchet. It doesn't matter how strong your power armor are. If you've got an enormous 200-kilogram rock falling on you, that's gonna hurt. Oh, why are my people so hungry? Are we out of food? We're not out of food. I guess they were just very busy. Here, send it. Send it. Let's see how that fucking power armor helps now. Big if true. Big if true. It's coming down here. Nice! Oh, what a hit! 100% accuracy with the trebuchet. This is falling over. Why? You got the flu and malnutrition, 2 cataracts and a bad back, and you're missing a leg. You know what? Actually, fair enough. I've got an 83-year-old man on the front line. I'm complaining that he's fallen over. It's not really much of a shocker. But my Ungus Potato has no long-lived genes or anything like that. They are heading in. This could be the end of our defense towers. I don't hate it because it means we can rebuild the defense towers out of titanium, out of plasteel. It gives me the excuse I've needed to modernize. Oh my god, they're not even... Holy shit. Those towers aren't even touching them. Look. No damage at all. Oh, good god. Oh, no. They're going to crack us like an egg. Are we prepared for this? I mean, no. No is the obvious answer. Oh, my god. I might have to draft up Admus. Shit. Okay, you know what, Admus? Let's get you over there. Start blasting. Here's the problem with having a big defended entrance. If they don't come through the entrance, you might as well just not have it. Oh, my god. They are cracking tower after tower after tower. It's like they're not even there. Yes. This is amazing. Knocking their own people down due to friendly fire. They're knocking their own people down due to... Look at that melted armor. Oh, shit. Glitter weaponry. You've got some glitter weapon that's... Yeah, there it is. Look at that on your offhand. It's melting that armor. That's gross. Two of them are already fleeing because they've just been melted, which is reasonable. What happened to the ones up here? Are you telling me Admus soloed all of those people? Oh, no way. I wanted to just... Tower Great Bow. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, victory rifle. Oh, well, I don't think that was Admus. I mean, that's a fucking great shot if it was, to be fair. He's just so strong. He's just stupid strong. Stupid strong. Oh, you've ruined the raid. I wanted to see more people be tested. Fuck off, Admus. Oh, they're inside the walls. Oh my god, they're going for the fusion generator. Okay. Emergency. It was a big emergency moment. Let's head down. The defense tower's credit, they're doing something. They're not doing a massive amount, but they're doing... It's better than not having them. Let's put it that way. We can't let them get to the rocks. We can't let them get to the rocks. Grandma Disaster. Honestly, just show them the meaning of fear. Kill them all. What the hell kind of crossover is this? This is some anime bullshit. What the fuck's going on? Get him, Granny. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, they can't even damage her. She's too furious. Look at her go. Oh, she's so fucking good. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Get him, squad. Nightshade is down. Turns out that armor we've got is just not sufficient at all. What is leaving all these burn marks on the floor? Look at that. That's awesome. Oh my god, Granny is taking no prisoners. Granny is taking no prisoners. The problem is, Granny, we need to take some fucking prisoners because everybody's going to be horribly inbred. Oh! Well, oh, Granny. Oh, sweet Granny disaster. That's so funny. So funny. That's what she gets for charging into battle with a sword against people with massive armor. So funny. That's so funny. You know what? Let it cook. Let it cook. Granny is dead. Long live Granny. Granny seems to have also set the entire forest on fire with some sort of cursed flame. Do not shed a tear for Granny. This is what she wanted. She wanted to go down a goddamn warrior. She had vengeance in her heart ever since Boozax died. She was never going to wear power armor. She was never going to take up a rifle. She came from the tribal era. All she wanted was a sword and some decently protective clothing and to hack to bits her enemies. And my god, she did that. She did that with a smile on her face. Somewhere beneath this tree. I can't zoom in far enough, but you get the idea. Question is now, do we bury her in the Boozax tomb? Do we bury her in House Bunga's tomb along with her sisters, her nieces, her nephews? Oh, I think there is only one place Granny Disaster can rest. For the low price, kind of shockingly, of 100 platinum, we can build her a solid platinum sarcophagus to go along with the golden grand sarcophagus of her husband Boozax, which for some reason costs 10 times more. But don't worry about that, okay? Don't worry about it. As far as I am concerned, a fantastic end to a fantastic character. Living long enough to be able to face down Spacer-era technology and kill 10 times the amount of you that they killed, that's pretty damn impressive as far as I'm concerned. Admus, of course, takes over as the leader of the Goose School. I mean, given that it's his family living there, I think that makes perfect sense. Oh, look at that. Admus, her butler, effectively her adopted son, right, leading the funeral procession. Mecha Nugget standing by the tomb itself. Her only closest descendant at this stage, right? Didn't always see eye to eye. They had very different approaches to the colony and how things should run. She chose violence, he chose brain power. But together, in their own little weird way, they both help things out. There she goes, the last remnant of our tribal era. Goodbye. Goodbye, Granny. Resurrect Mech Serums. This is UnRimworld, of course, and even if I had the choice, I would never resurrect her. Sometimes a story ending is as good as a story that continues right through to quote-unquote victory. And look at this. Traders from an Ultratech faction from the about to come to the Dark Brotherhood. What the hell are they called? The Brotherhood of Steel. That's right. It's a great excuse to empty out the stockpile. They're not going to want to buy half the stuff that we've got. Out of interest, did my minigun idea work well? Do they even want to buy the miniguns? Apparently not, but I wonder if that's just because they're not near a trade beacon? They're just like not even an option for sale, sadly. Take it, just get it out of the bases. Or the guns dropped by our enemies and stuff like that. Stuff that we're not going to need. I will keep that gold though, thank you. Something I did just before Granny died. I actually did it for Granny herself, but obviously she didn't really get to capitalize on it. Every single member of Goose School were given the UAC learner implants, giving them the 500% learn speed. So that would be Admus, of course. Granny got it. Nightshade and their children each got one of these to make them the best possible. Now that I look at this from a bird's eye view, how the hell am I supposed to modernize half of this stuff? We're gonna do slap a coat of paint on the holy totem. I mean, shit, I could. The biggest thing that needs to be modernized is not having our freaking people set in mine shafts all day. This isn't the bloody medieval era. They shouldn't be doing that. We've got health and safety standards now. What if instead the big drill? In a regular series, I never use the big drill mod because it's just, you know, queue up and decide how many resources you want today. Given that that's basically how the mine shafts work anyway, this is just a more modern equivalent. I don't see why not. We do need 2,000 freaking steel, though. Jesus Christ. Little baby man, it's your day, my friend. Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ. At the age of 7, you've got 18 shooting. Oh, and now you can have a passion in it too. Amazing. You know what we can do with a good backup builder? Gun crazy. I think that's probably right. Yes. Aiming time minus 80%, but you... Oh, God, that's terrible. Muscular, communal, or sluggish. You know what? Take your muscles. Take your muscles. Give him a minigun. It'll all make perfect sense. I'll give him the biggest, heaviest gun we've got. And many, many days later. Boom. Ooh, we can mine chunks with it. Oh, well, that's useful. Oh. What the hell's going on there? Mine deep mithril minus 1,000... 214,000 work?
Oh, actually, you'll find that's a stack overflow from a signed 32-bit interval.
Do you ever fucking hear yourself? Do you ever listen? Do you ever just stop and listen to yourself for one moment before you write that comment? It's just embarrassing. You're embarrassing me, you're embarrassing yourself. Everybody knows, it's just nobody wants to say it, because it's embarrassing, okay? You need to understand this. What the fuck do you mean mine dark wood? This deep drill's just guessing. Oh, yeah, I mean, wood, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. So, pray tell, what happens? Do we just get it, like, infinitely? Or does it just... it surely, in theory, will never, ever, ever mine? Yeah, it'll just never do it. Okay. Fuck you two, then. I mean, I suppose we could mine deep steel slag chunks. That's probably quicker. Otherwise, this has been 2,000 steel, well wasted. I mean, yeah, I got infinite wood. Great. Hey, I got some news for you. I already had that. Look at where we live. Titanium gives 115% sharp armor. What if I built the whole base out of, like, platinum? It's somewhat frustrating when you've got a mod pack with some hyper expensive items in it, and then you're forced to use actual medieval mine shafts. Very, very frustrating. Get me those. I don't know what those are, but they look incredible. Maybe Disaster was right. Maybe we do bathe the world in holy fire. Maybe we do it for Disaster. Mechanite forged to make the strongest Luciferian-based drugs. You know who would have loved that? Granny would have loved that. Granny would have loved these drugs. The bottle of sherry in a line before breakfast. Although there aren't any toilet cisterns in UnRimworld, so I don't know how she managed that. Oh, fuck off! I'm trying to play a game. Cyberpunk these nuts. Oh, shit. It looks like we actually might be able to see a proper showdown for once. Yes. Yes. Fight us. What the hell are you dressed like, though? What are you wearing? What have you got equipped? Oh, everything. Just like everything. Spacer weapons, magic shit. The whole lot. Oh, my God. Look at them. What the fuck is this faction? This is insane. Is this what I expected from the Spacer Age? No. No, I don't think it is. My God, the towers might have not even been there. God, they absolutely peppered them. One group's fleeing. Holy shit, that was impressive. Oh, Grace, get back. Don't even try it. This is what we're up against. In the Spacer era, this is what we're up against. Magic slugs. Magic slugs. This is all a dream. What the hell's going on? I love Forbidden Archives. Let's just open it up. The Forbidden Archives are non-forbidden. They are unforbidden. What do you call that? I guess you just call them the fucking archives at that point. MEC Gorse minigun. You know who would love that? Little Demon Goujon. And Little Baby Man. They hate one another. They keep getting into social fights, but my God, do they love shooting guns. So I see the problem. You installed the core drill, which is a drill from core Rimworld, which is clearly something on Rimworld, something. I meant to use the other drill that I definitely didn't just add. There you go. I meant to add this one all along. Silly old me. You'd think with all these hours I'd know what I'm doing. The archives. Excellent. We'll make some of those for tiny children in a second. So here's the problem I'm worried about. We may have to lower the technology threshold a little bit more again because we have repeatable research, which is cool. But obviously, if we can't complete all the research from this tier, we can't move to, what are we on, Spacer? So there's one more tier above this Ultra set, which has like a bunch of little things. Nothing really super relevant. Ooh. Learn how to make data calls. Hello there. Plasteel? We don't need that. I've got my very fancy drill. What if we turn Mecha Nugget Boozax Bungus into an actual Mecha Nugget Boozax Bungus? Give me the hygiene bionics. Look at that. Well, we can drill for steel. Just don't install the mod yourself because you might get different results. Listen to me. We've built a fucking fusion reactor, okay? We can get steel in a better way than mining in a mine shaft. Why the base game Rimworld doesn't just have deep drills in it, I'll never understand. I mean, obviously, this is on Rimworld. We don't have those anymore. Maybe some things you should never remove from Rimworld. Maybe you should never... Why have I trapped myself in this living, waking nightmare? Astrid, test this out. Is it quick? Astrid, drop it on the floor. I need to be able to measure whether or not it's decently fast. Astrid, come back. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I fucking just... Why do I do this to myself? It happens every series. I'm going to set the bar way too high and then lower it down and then bring it right back down to the ground. I mean well, but then I go into the series and then 32 episodes later and it's running like shit and I'm watching people run around like a fucking Microsoft PowerPoint slideshow to jump through arbitrary goals that I've made more difficult for myself for absolutely no reason. And then I wonder, why are any of us here? Why do we do this? Give me those pulse charge munitions, you big bitch. I don't know what that is. Oh, a BFG 9000. I do know what that is. I've played Quake.
Oh, actually, it's from Doom.
No, it's also in fucking Quake. They're made by the same people. I've played the first Doom. I played Doom 1. It's not amazing. You know, it hasn't aged well. What if we just research productivity over and over and over and over and over all day tomorrow? Like, all 12 hours dedicated to just researching productivity. What if we make it so the only research left, right, is the productivity research, and we just research them over and over and over and over? So tech advancing works by the total percent completed projects. You can't ever complete those projects, so in theory, we'll never advance the tech. What if who the hell is even that? Night of the Steel Brothers. Okay, fine. Fine, Kara, I thought it was the Divine Order. I was about to light them up. Keep going. What if we just do it over and over and over? What if I get us up to like 1,000% productivity? I mean, I understand that we're taking an inordinate amount of research and it gets more expensive each time, but I could also just go mad with power. Okay, new mantra, new modus operandi. Here, get rid of rob everyone. I mean, I'll send out myself. We'll sell those guns. It probably won't sell for shit. Number one, always research productivity. That's going to be off the screen, isn't it? Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. That's the mantra here. Give me it. There it is. Boom. What does it do? Sorry. Every time you research this, global work speed will increase by 1% and move speed by 1%. This research is repeatable and increasing cost 20% each time you finish it for balance. That's fine. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. We're opening up the research lab. That way we can get everything connected to everything. Max out the research bonus. Astrid, when you're quite done playing Dungeons and Dragons, we've got a fucking load of work for you to do. Oh my god. When you lock it in, hold on, because the research never finishes, I'd have to manually re-roll it. When you lock it in, look, watch this. It just goes on forever. So I could just leave this and let them cook. Oh, but it didn't finish the second time. What happened with that? Oh no. Re-roll. We good? Oh no, maybe this will break everything. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Been saying all along our brain is our big power. Let's use it. Let's use our brain for once. We can draw for gold. Oh, shit. That's great, because we had no real way of getting that before. Hey, there you go. Do we need anything else? Chromium, titanium, like a whole chrome base would be amazing. That would be awesome. It'd be like Squidward when he goes to the future. And then, like, here, drill for steel, and then plasteel, then gold. Forget about the silver. I will get my own silver by selling all this other stuff. Then drill for titanium forever. I want a titanium base. No one will ever die again, okay? What happened to Granny was a one-off. Hold on. I think it would have worked. Oh my god, it does work. I'm going to need to add unlimited rerolls, otherwise we physically can't do anything now. There it is. Research. Look, it's at 3,600. Go. It was just about to finish, and they all coincidentally stopped. I thought it was broken, but it absolutely wasn't. And then we just sit there and we do it forever. We do it forever. Granny, if you could see us now. Oh, Granny. I mean, honestly, the work speed factor increased by 1% is fairly negligible. The move speed by 1% each time is nuts. Like, actually insane. Oh, Demon Gujon Buzak's Bungus is stronger again. You know how it is at this point, I think. How about a little intellectual? We need all the brain power we can get. Inefficient, hardy, strong back, natural leader, good hygiene, dodgy. Not dodgy as in like dodgy as in he's good at dodging. I don't think that's the right word. Natural leader seems good. Oh, shit. I think maybe we've got it stuck. I think we've maxed it out, because if I re-roll it and then pick it again, it still doesn't work. Maybe we do another research first, but it hasn't done this before. Yeah, he just won't do it. Oh, shit. So we've maxed it out. I mean, to be fair, 55,000 research per. That's probably a good time to call it. Oh, what do you mean Oni stuff, though? Oh, my God. When you thought we were starting to lose the weeb identity down here. I mean, not really that much when you look slightly closely. Thank you. Cyber Samurai, that's what we need. What the hell is this? Marine armor. Hello. Wow, we're still only at marine armor. Oh, it's so laggy. Look at it. Oh, it's so laggy. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. I've looked through the analyzer, okay? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just melting. Everything is melting at this point. Is there any wonder why? I wasn't joking when I said it plays like a PowerPoint. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This isn't some sort of editing. Look at them go. They do like for 3 seconds of work, then nothing. Here's the other thing I've realized what we're missing pretty massively in UnRimworld. Spacer level furniture. There is such a dearth of furniture at this particular point. It'll be okay when we get to the next era, because then we get all the Mass Effect stuff and all the prefab structures and stuff like that. But right now, we're stuck with like medieval era things. The tables are still the log tables built by Chuck Rock all those many years ago, because we quite literally don't have anything better. I mean, I could swap it out for a cottage table, but all we're doing is really just whittling the log down, aren't we? Biotechnology. Hello. Okay, I mean, that gives us something to do in the meantime. We could study the rocks. Learn its secrets. What makes you so wise and so powerful, all-knowing rocks? Maybe there are some things mankind is not supposed to know. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is everything. Research secrets of the rocks. My God, it still doesn't fit on this. Hold on. Research secrets of the rocks. There's our end game. There's our victory condition. Forget about just getting to spacer technology. Forget about going. We uncover why the Rocks knows all. How the Rocks was able to perfectly predict everything that has ever happened so far. How the Rocks was able to. What are you doing up there? Get off of that. How the Rocks was able to know which of our colonists were blessed and which of our colonists should have been rejected. Disaster never really respected the Rocks, knocked down in her heart. As a child, she was tormented by worms, and the Rocks was not there to save her. Maybe the Rocks knew what would happen to her. I'm not talking about her being blooded by a rocket. I'm talking about her, you know, becoming a horrifying mutant person. Maybe, just maybe, the Rocks knows all, and maybe that's what our goal will start being tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I don't know what this mod does, so maybe I'm putting a bit too much talk into things. Well, this is very much got up to the stage where it has fallen apart beyond possibly saving, but let's see what we can do with it. There's still so much stuff. I've got to at least have a look at a lot of these mods, because I feel like I so rarely play with them, right? So, got to take a look and find out what the hell's going on, and then from that, I've got a very, very good idea for Generations 2 at this point. This was a necessary evil. And speaking, of course, of the most evil of all, the executive producer patrons, thank you to Sideshow C, Caden Bjornstad, Get Swifty, Alex Dimitri, Genuine Guy, Snathro, A Random Fur, Selfish Ghost, Mask of Loki, I Am Segater, Cake, Hardware, Zinaparo, The Robotic, Lunar Wolf, Sweet Sea, CMAC, Drew.com, MGS Detect Sound, Ryan Duffy, Snowlauger, Deathcore Hippie, Tristan Flanagan, Sauchung Tai, Warseeker 99994, Duckmuck88, Harpio, Somber Apoc, Jinxie Cat, and Coyote Seattle for their support. The executive produced dates over on Patreon. Cyberpunk on the second channel if you're curious. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines on the third channel. Game of Thrones coming soon. And then also maybe something else on the second channel, but that's a secret and I'll tell you some other day. Thank you to Ronaldo, Maz Dingo, Noteworthy, Kreia, Raylangar, King of Outcastia, Corrupt Racer, Lacero, No Reality, I Am Nick the Good, Ace of Hearts, Gaming Stuff, Runar, and Audrey Hershenson as well. Goodbye. See you all tomorrow for, you know, maybe we'll start wrapping things up. Maybe we will. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe it's long overdue.